was at Eglin, and then we needed a longer range. So that we were still having a lot of trouble with the TV and the airplane. Actually, we were ordered out of Tonopah before we really had all the problems solved. It was a big day. The colonel would get the band out there on the flight line, you know, and then put on a big feed. Well, we were sent over to England with the GB4, going over the town of Durham. And the only thing was open countryside, a big building on the left side of the road that was. And as I got nearer, it looked to me like it was maybe a big school building or something. So I had enough time to get off of it and brought the bomb over. And the only other thing in sight used as a target was this big tree, like a big oak tree. And that's when I said, "All right, fellas, just to show you I can hit something, I'm going to hit that tree." The last mission, and I hit a church, and control response there. I could have gone in right in the front door, but I tried to skip over and I didn't quite make it. There was a crew from the base of Nadishaw, and for some reason they, I think, took that B-7, borrowed that B-17 to get back to the base. They flew it back. Coming in from Nellis for a landing, the prop came off. One of the engines and crashed through the airframe, the cabin, cut the control cable. Plane crashed flight line and also trucks and vehicles. I think another airplane on a, I don't remember just exactly how somehow the crew got out. There was one member in the back of the plane. He didn't make, so he was lost, and then of course a few people on the ground.
I think that the glide bomb tests that they did out there were actually revolutionary for the development of the smart bombs that we have today. If you look at the reasons why they had those, why they developed the smart bombs in the first place, was to offset themselves from a threat, i.e. drop the bomb from some distance away and then get out of dodge so that they basically minimize the time that they were in the threat area. That's exactly the reason why we do those same tactics today. You know, we do still use radio controlled for some of our bombs. We still do use heat seeking to some extent. In the 70s, we basically came on with the advent of laser-guided bombs, i.e. marrying up a targeting pod picture with some laser energy, and the bomb basically guides directly to that. With the addition of the GPS constellation, it's really opened up the world for us smart bomb-wise. Really, that allows us to basically drop from great ranges away, completely stay outside of any enemy threat envelope, and still have, you know, very good weapons effects for what we're trying to do.
The World War II glide bomb tests had limited battle experience, but the test program's impact was carried into the future. The glide bomb was a forerunner to development of the smart bomb of the 21st century. In the first decade of this century, the Air Force possesses the tools to achieve real bombing accuracy in GPS-guided missiles. 65 years after the dissolution of the airfield, Nellis Air Force Base pilots and students participated in the noted high-tech red flag exercises over the Nevada Test and Training Range, formerly the Tonopah Bombing and Gunnery Range. Their dramatic sorties include airspace over the remains of the Tonopah Army Airfield, where the forerunner to the smart bomb, which is carried on their aircraft, was tested in secret.